What is up, everybody? We are back with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we have some news and updates for you. So let's get into this. If you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button and follow along with what we do here. Hit that like button, comment down below your thoughts on this upcoming update, and let's get into it. So, first things first, I completely skipped over this guild battle information and all this stuff. I mean, the Reawakened Cid limit banner, not worth drawing on. I just didn't bother with that. We do have a battle ranking coming up, battle ranking 14 coming out on December 3rd. Odin, Earth Element effective, so work on that. But we've got some new stuff here. So first off, they're talking now about the Nier crossover event that's going to be coming. This is going to release tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday, November 27th, 6 p.m. So, Nora number 2 Type B Intercept Encounter in the City Ruins. So run from November 27th through January 7th, so we get about a month and 2 weeks, month and a week and a half, something like that. We will have a new Zack exclusive weapon, character-specific weapon parts, and memories. As well as other various items. Now they have given us a little bit of a sneak peek, so let's take a quick look at this. Let's mute this. Let's come over here. We're going to go full screen here, and let's check this out. So it looks like this is going to be our enemy here. So Yuffie, Saver Ensemble Fatum Ex Machina. I've got to admit, I've never played the Nier games before, so this is all foreign to me. But she looks absolutely stunning in that. We have Tifa here with the Battler Ensemble Demons Impetus, and oh my god, she looks amazing. That is one of her best looking outfits, in my opinion. Tubi appears as a boss in this event. Clear panel missions to obtain enemy ability Whirling Ravager. Alright, November 27th. Alright, 340 draws, so it's technically 34 draws. Daily free 10 draw. Event login bonus, we'll get up to 3,000 blue crystals. We're going to get crossover weapons, daily free 1 draw, crossover draw, so just like we did for the Final Fantasy 13 event. And then again, that enemy ability. And nothing else new there. Alright, cool stuff. So it gives us a little bit of, like I said, a little inkling into what the event and costumes are going to look like, so that's awesome. We have, again, the co-op battle coming November 27th. This is a great time to get those summon memories if you don't have them. We have maintenance going to be happening the 27th. Again, this is for the crossover event. Again, happening on the 27th, which is Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, which, again, you know, whatever, makes sense for, you know, everyone should be spending time with their families, so to celebrate Thanksgiving, so in theory, that's not going to hurt. We do have additions to the tickets and draw exchange. So we have the Galleon Roar, the Desperado Glaive, Desperado Rifle, Desperado Rapier, the Ghost Insis, and then we're also adding in here, in the co-op medal exchange, the enemy ability Army of One. So if you did not get it in the Final Fantasy 13 crossover, you're still going to be able to get it, which is awesome. I'm glad they're adding this as another way to get it for players who come in late. Or maybe we just weren't able to clear the panel missions. And then a new item, enemy ability memory voucher, which will be found in the escalation medal exchange. Exchangeable memories will be for the Army of One's memory. So this is how you'll be able to max it, is utilizing the escalation medals. So you'll be able to find that in here. Escalation medals, medal exchange. So we're going to find those in here, and then you'll be able to then take that, come in here to our growth, enemy abilities, and you'll be able to exchange them for these memories to then upgrade this. So that's as far as I got with this. That's probably as far as I'm going to be able to get it. I'd like to be able to get the 10 more, just be able to get the next level, because that's going to bug me. But anyway, there is one final update here, and this update to 3.2, again, oh my gosh, every crossover event and event we have had since the second anniversary has felt more like an anniversary than what the anniversary did. And here's what I mean by this. So with this new gear we're going to be getting for the Nier crossover, we're going to be getting gear with C abilities. At least I'm assuming that's going to be this gear. And then we're also going to have the ability to equip sub-gear. So this is our new power creep right here. Again, this was be something I would have expected for the anniversary, or even a half anniversary. But just a random crossover event? It's almost like a lot of this stuff maybe was planned for the second anniversary, and then they just could not get it worked out or something. I don't know. But could be a really interesting thing. So again, the idea of getting C abilities here. Obviously all of our gear currently has R abilities, but they're going to start having C abilities. So C abilities are like what we have, again, for those of you who are newer and you're confused by some of the terminology, your C abilities are this. So your gear is going to have the ability to cast something. So, interesting. I don't know if that means it's going to take away from a weapon. I hope it wouldn't. I would hope it would just give us an extra, an extra casting slot. And then also, we're going to be getting a rare weapon metal workshop. This workshop makes it possible to convert weapon parts into a new item called rare weapon metals. These weapon parts must be for weapons meeting the following requirements. The weapon must be a 5 or an OB10 rarity or higher. And then the weapon, which can also be a limit break weapon or crossover weapon, must be obtainable from a draw. So we're going to be able to convert weapon parts into that. Now, okay, so what about those of us who have already taken a weapon past OB10? Well, they're removing the Overboost Plus feature. So it's going to, removing Overboost Plus turns a weapon into a +0 weapon, but returns all weapon parts that were used to Overboost Plus the weapon. So if you were OB10 plus 2, you're going to be getting back 400 weapon parts, and it's going to be OB10. So you'll be getting all those weapon parts back, and then you can then use it to get these rare weapon medals. Now, what are these rare weapon medals going to do? They don't really go into that from what I can see here. But this feature is not going to be released until November 30th, so we're going to have to wait another 5 days from the day I'm recording this to see what. And actually, it's going to happen at the date change, not like at a normal night crossover, because if Ever Crisis does this weird thing where we've got a time change at the draw, and we've got a time change for when updates happen. This is going to be the time change for the draw. They're also going to be increasing the default materia capacity, so the starting is going to be expanded to 200, up from 100. If you've already surpassed the 100 already, they're just going to straight up give you an extra 100 slots, which is awesome. And then the max inventory is going to be expanded up to 2,000 from 1,500. Minor issues resolved, new app, new title, screen, awesome. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I think this is going to be a really cool thing. I'm only sitting at 14,000 crystals, so I really, really want that Tifa outfit. I'm hoping it's good because it looks good. So we're going to call that one here, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this upcoming event? Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.